Hi everyone, and welcome to this full body Pilates workout where we're going to focus in on our alignment and our posture. So I'm going to give you cues throughout today to really focus on your posture. We're going to set an intention at the start of class to really become present within our bodies, and then we're going to get started. Like I said, it's going to be full body. You're not going to need any equipment today. We're just going to use our own body weight. However, if you did want to, you can add in ankle weights as an option. However, I am just going to do this using my own body weight today, so you just need it yourself and your mat. Okay, when you're ready, coming into a seated position, we're just going to start by connecting into our breath as always. So dropping those shoulders down away from your ears. I just said one of the things we're focusing on today is our posture. So getting into that correct posture to start with, dropping those shoulders down, sitting up nice and tall. Imagine that you have a piece of string going through your head and someone's pulling it up. Pulling you up nice and tall, tuck those ribs in, making sure that your weight is evenly distributed through your sit bones. And then when you're ready, slowly closing down the eyes. As always with my classes, we're going to start just by taking a few deep breaths, getting into our core connection, building on that mind to body connection, and just becoming really present within our bodies. So taking a big deep breath in through the nose. And then breathing out through the mouth as if you're blowing out through a straw. Again, big deep breath in, filling up the side of the ribs, so breathing out of the side of the ribs, and then feeling the ribs sliding back in as you breathe everything out. Good work. Inhale. And then this time as you exhale, start to draw your belly button back towards your spine, switching your core on. Two more like this, big deep breath in. And then breathing out through the mouth, pulling the belly button back, feeling the rib cage sliding down, building into that mind to body connection. Last one, inhale. And then exhale, draw the belly button back, feeling those deeper abs starting to switch on. And I want you to set yourself an intention for today's class. That intention could be on making sure that you're focusing on your posture throughout. You're sitting up nice and tall. You're constantly lengthening out through the crown of your head, finding that nice tall spine. It could be to make sure that your body is in constant alignment with the cues that I give you. Or it could simply be to just be really present within your body today. Whatever it is, just coming back to that intention throughout today's class. And then when you're ready, slowly opening the eyes. We're going to get started down on our left side body. So coming to the back of your mat, bring your body to the back of the mat. Your hand is going to come all the way out long. Your heels are going to be in line with your glutes. Your knees are going to be bent to a 90-degree angle. If you want it, it's more comfortable, you can prop your head up. You need to place your hand on your top hip and you're going to push it away from you. So send it away, creating a small gap underneath your waist. We're going to start with our clams here. So making sure you're dropping your shoulder down. Fingertips are pushing down into the mat. I want you to squeeze the heels together. From here, you're going to open up through that top knee, keep the heels together, and then slowly lower it back down. So breathe out as you pull that knee up. Inhale to lower it down. Now this entire time today, I really want you to focus on that resistance with your own body weight. So imagine that you're moving through honey. You're not just flinging that leg up and down. You're really focusing on slow and controlled movement. Open up through the hip and then slowly lower down. If that feels good, you can stay there. Or option, you can float your heels off the mat. You can open that knee up and then slowly lower down, giving yourself extra mobility through the hip. Open and close. We're going to do two more like this, then we're going to add on. Still focusing on pulling your belly button back, pull those ribs in, keep that core connection. Yes guys, last one like this, and hold. Keep those heels lifted if they're off. If they're down, that is absolutely fine. We're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to layer on. So you're going to open up through that knee, then you're going to extend that leg out long, send the heel away from you, bring the heels together, and then slowly close the knees. Keep those heels up if they're up. So you open up through the knee, extend that leg out, bring it in and close it down. There you go, you got it. Keep those hips stacked, try not to rock backwards and forwards. Imagine that I'm stood behind you, and as you open that knee, you can't rock backwards. Keep everything nice and long. taking your time here. Don't rush through with the movements. Just 3 more. Really squeeze. Can you feel that outer glute starting to switch on? 2 more. Can you open that knee even wider each time, but keep those hips stacked? You got it, guys. Last one like this. And then slowly lower those heels down. From here, making sure that your body is to the back of the mat still. I want you to extend the legs out long, but you're going to bring them to the front corner. So your feet are in a diagonal. Make sure that your glutes are backwards, your body is to the back of the mat. Pull those ribs in. I want you to turn your toes out now so your heels are together. You're going to draw a line with that top foot all the way up the leg. You're going to keep that knee lifted. So don't draw a line up and keep that knee down. I want you to lift that knee up towards the ceiling, get to where you can. You're going to extend that leg long, and then you're going to flex that foot really slowly, lower it all the way down. Keep those hips stacked for me. So draw a line up the leg, keep that knee lifted, keep it there. If you need to, you can place your hand there, flex it up, slowly flex that knee all the way down. Keep that core connection. So draw a line up the leg. Bring that leg up, point, flex, really elongate that leg out. Try and get your heel as far away from you as possible. Yes, 2 more. Draw a line up that leg. Keep that core connection really tight. Flex that leg all the way down. Yes. Last one like this. Draw a line up. Again, really nice and slow here. Flex that leg all the way down, but this time only lower it down to hip height. You're going to point through the toe. You're going to give me tiny circles forward now. Keep the core really nice and strong to keep you stabilized. If you need to, you can bend that bottom knee in to help you. Or challenge, keep that leg lifted. Just 5 more in this direction, then we reverse for 4. Keep them small. 3, 2, last one. Hold and reverse that circle. Like I say, keep them really small. We don't want to be going up and around. Want to control that movement. Keep the core really strong. 5 more. You got it. 4. Yes. 3, 2, 1. And then drop that leg down. Good work, guys. Okay, from here, you're going to roll onto your back. Hug those knees in for a second. Just rock yourself from side to side. And then you're going to place your feet down into the mat. Your hands are going to come behind your head. Keep those elbows wide. I want you to take a big deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, that right knee comes in towards your chest. And then as you lower the head down, that right leg extends out long. So you stay on that right side. So bring that knee in as you come in. Curl up. Keep those elbows wide. And then extend that leg long as you lower the head down. Yes. 6 more here. Keep those elbows as wide as you can. Open through the chest. For 5. Exhale, lift. For 4. Curl up and over. For 3. Use your core. For 2. Last 1. And then place that foot down. Good work. Hands down by your side now. You're going to roll your hips up. So tuck your pelvis under, roll your hips up to the ceiling, hands down by your side. You're going to float your left hand overhead. We're going to float our right leg into tabletop. Our left hand's going to come up to meet and then tap it down. Stay on that same side. So the right leg floats into tabletop. Our left palm pushes into our leg and then tap it down. Really push your palm into your leg. Helps pull into your center, then tap it down. Yes. 4 more like this. Exhale, lift for 3. 2 more. Keep those hips nice and high. You got it. Last 1. Hold the knee there. Place the hand down. You're going to lower the hips an inch. Lift, squeeze. Lower and lift. Yes. 8 more like this. Squeeze for 7. Keep that leg in tabletop for 6. Squeeze. 5 more. For 4. Try not to flow through the ribs. 3. You got it. 2 more. Yes, guys. Last 1. And then place that foot down. Slowly lower yourself all the way down. Hug those knees in. Rock yourself from side to side. Then from here, we're going to go into some core work. So tuck your pelvis under. Push your lower back down into the mat. You're going to float your legs into tabletop. So your knees should be over your hips. Your legs are to a 90-degree angle. Elbows are coming really wide here. Push your lower back down into the mat. I want you to make sure that your knees don't creep in towards you. Keep them stacked. Make sure you're focusing on that alignment here. Take a big deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, you're going to curl yourself up. Inhale, lower down. Keep those elbows wide. Exhale to lift. Inhale, come down. Keep that lower back pushing down into the mat. Pull the belly button down. Keep the chest lifted. Elbows wide. 6 more like this. Yes, you got it. For 5, take it nice and slow. For 4, keep that chest really open. 3 more. You got it. For 2, on this last one, you're going to hold it lifted. Hold. You're going to squeeze the heels together now. You're going to inhale, extend the legs out. Exhale, draw them in. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale the legs out. Exhale, draw it in. Keep pushing that lower back down into the mat. Inhale out. Exhale, pull it in, pull into those lower abs. 6 more. Use your breath to help you. Relax the head down into the head, into the hands. Relax the head down into the head. That definitely made sense, Becca. I definitely can't talk whilst I'm focusing on what I'm doing. You've got 3 more. For 2, really pull into those lower abs, guys. Last one. Hold the legs in tabletop. We're going to finish with bicycles here. So extend that right leg out. Your right elbow comes to the left knee. Then switch. For 8, 7, and switch. 6. You got it, guys. 5. Keep pushing through. For 4, 3. Yes. Keep going. 2. Last one. And then hug those knees in. Rock yourself from side to side really quickly. Massaging out the lower back. Then from here, you're going to rock and roll your spine up to seated. I'm going to do something that I haven't done with you guys on my YouTube before, but it's a really good one for your core and it's really good for your spine and your posture. So if you've ever done Pilates before, you may have done something that's called rolling like a ball. If you haven't, don't worry, I'm going to talk you through it. You can watch for the first one and then we can do the rest together. Or if you have, you can come with me. So your feet are going to come forward, squeeze your heels together, bring your heels in towards your glutes. I'm going to have to roll myself back slightly so I don't hit the wall. So squeeze the heels together, turn the toes out slightly, the knees come slightly further apart. You're going to place your hands on your ankles. You're going to float those heels off the mat. It's really important now that we're going to roll onto our backs and then roll ourselves back up. I want you to make sure that you're not going with a flat back. So I want you to really scoop your abs in. You're really slowly going to round through the spine. We're going to roll back and then roll back up again. I really want you to focus on that C curve of your spine, because if you're flat, you'll just go flat on the mat and you won't be able to get back up again. We want to really massage out the spine here. So, like I said, you can watch for the first one. Squeeze those heels together, float the knees up. Hold it here, elbows nice and wide. You're going to take a big deep breath in. You're going to round through the spine. Inhale back. Exhale, come up. Try not to drop those heels down. Hold. Yes. We're going to do 3 like that. You're going to come with me. So squeeze the heels together. Take a big deep breath in. Inhale back. Exhale, come up. Hold. Just keep those heels squeezing together. We've got 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale, round. Hold. Don't drop those heels down. Yes, guys, 2 more. Back. And up. I added an extra one. We're going to do 1 more. Inhale back. Exhale, round. Hold. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Hinge yourself forward. Knees nice and wide. It's always a good one to do. It's a really good one for the spine, but it's so good for your core as well. Dropping those shoulders down. Okay, we're going to come onto our right side body now. We're going to finish with that left side. So bringing yourself to the back of the mat. You're going to lay all the way down. We're going to go into those clams. So bring your heels in line with your glutes. Squeeze them together. Pull your core in. I'm going to shuffle myself forward slightly so I'm not going into that wall. Push your top hip away from you. Put your fingertips down into the mat. Squeeze those heels together. You're going to open up through that top knee. Then slowly close it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, come down again. Imagine that I'm stood behind you. You can't rock backwards and forwards off those hips. Pull your core in. 4 more like this. You got it for 3. Getting into that hip mobility. 2. Last one like this, and then we're going to add on. Hold. Now you have the option, if you want, you can float those heels off the mat. We're going to add in that leg extension, so you're going to open up through the hip. You're going to extend that leg out long, draw it in, and then close the knees down. If the heels are up, keep them lifted. If not, you can do this whole thing with your heels down, so you open, extend that leg out, draw it in, squeeze the heels together, and then lower that knee down. You've got 5 more like this. Yes, guys, still focus on that core connection. 4 more. Feeling the side of the glutes switching on. 3 more. Yes, you got it. Close it down. 2 more. Use your breath to help you. Exhale to lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in, and then inhale, lower it down, and then lower those heels all the way down. Good work. Okay, bring your body to the back of the mat. Your glutes should be to the back of the mat. You're going to extend those legs out long, and then you're going to bring them to that front diagonal corner. You're going to turn the toes out slightly. Bring the heels together. We're going to draw that line up the leg again. So you're going to draw a line up your leg, make sure that your knees staying lifted. Extend that leg up to the ceiling, then flex to lower it back down. So really slowly drawing a line all the way up the leg, keep that knee lifted, extend the leg, then flex, really push that heel away from you, find that length and space. 4 more here. And slowly draw that leg down, yes. Last 3, keep that knee nice and high, really extend out through the leg, draw that line up, keep that core connection, pull the belly button back. This is your last one, draw that knee up, and then flex, lower it halfway down so that it's in line with your hip, point through the toe, we go into those circles, up and around. Keep the core really strong here. If you need to help with your stability, you can bend that bottom leg in. Challenge, keep that leg extended. 5 more, then we reverse. For 4, keep them small. For 3, yes, 2. Last 1, and then reverse that circle up and around. Pull your core in, keep those abs nice and tight. 6 more. For 5, yes, 4 more. You got it. 3, 2. Last 1, and then drop that leg down. Good work, guys. Come into lay on your back. We really don't have long left to go. Hug those knees in for a second. Just rocking yourself from side to side. And then placing your feet down into the mat. Hands come behind your head. You're going to take a big deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, you're going to bring that left knee into your chest this time, and then extend that leg out as you lower the head down. So bring that knee into your chest as you curl up, and then extend as you come out long. Exhale, come in. Inhale, extend. Curl those abs up and over, and find that length and space. Imagine that my fingertips are pushing into the bottom of your ribcage. You're curling up. And extend. Yes, 4 more like this. And extend. For 3. You got it, guys. 2 more. Last 1, and then place that foot down. Good work. Hands down by your side now. We're going back into that shoulder bridge. So I want you to tuck the pelvis under. Try to mix those words together then, tuck and pelvis. Tuck your pelvis under, roll the hips up, hands down by your side. You're going to float that right arm overhead. As you bring your left knee up, your hand comes to meet, push the palm of your hand into your leg and then tap it down. Lift, squeeze, keep the hips nice and high, tap it down. Open up through the chest. That left triceps pushing down into the mat. Push out through your right heel, push. and lower. 4 more here. Really draw into your abs as you push that hand in for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. You got it, guys. Last 1, hold the knee there, place the hand down. You lower the hips an inch, lift, squeeze, lower and lift. You got it. 8 more. Squeeze. 7. This is your last and give it your all. 6. Yes. For 5. 4 more. 3. You got it. Just 2 more. Last 1, and then place that foot down. Really slowly rolling your spine down. Hug those knees in. Amazing work, guys. Rock yourself from side to side. That is the hard work. All done. We're going to finish with a quick stretch. So just place your right heel over your left thigh. Your right knee comes out to the side, and then hug that knee in, coming into your figure 4 stretch. Make sure it's that your heel is over your thigh and you're not bringing your knees too close together. You want your knee out to the side. Hug that knee in. You can push that right knee out if that feels good to deepen the stretch. And then switching sides. Left heel is coming over your right thigh. Hug that right knee in. Feeling that stretch and release through that left glute. If you want to, you can push that left knee out. And then release, hug both knees in now. Just rock yourself up to seated. And then coming into a seated position in the middle of your mat. We're going to finish, as always, with 1 last deep breath together. But before we do that, I just want you to close down your eyes just for a second. Just going to come back to that intention we set ourselves at the start of class. Just noticing how your body's feeling. Do you feel like you're sitting up taller? Do you feel like you've improved your posture in the past 20 minutes? Making sure that both sit bones are pushing down into the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, drop those shoulders down. And then slowly opening the eyes. We're going to finish with that 1 last deep breath. So take a big deep breath in, lifting the hands up overhead, bring the hands together, and then exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. That was amazing, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this full body posture and alignment Pilates class. If you did, don't forget to subscribe so that we can work out together again. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, guys.